So a lot of these videos that I do, they're pre-planned. And, every now and then I'll do a video just off top. You know what I mean? And I'll just wing it and I don't have the shit written down. It's all in my head. You know what I mean? A lot of times I need the shit written down, but then at the same time, when it comes straight off the dome, it comes out more smoother. You know what I mean? It comes out more authentic. You know what I mean? This time I took some notes because I did a recording of this earlier, just to test it and see how I liked it. It came out really good. But my point being is that a lot of these videos are things that like I'm going through or things I've experienced with other individuals and stuff. Maybe they're going through. So it's all stuff. It's all real shit. None of it's no fake shit. It's not what I heard. Da, da, da. But anyway, I did a video not too long ago about what's your purpose, and even myself, I'm still trying to find out what's my purpose. But I do know that I do generally like doing these videos. I do like helping out people with certain problems. I do like helping younger people. And recently, I've had people post things and I respond to the posts or whatever, friends or whatever, and things they're going through, and I give them my advice on the situation. Oftentimes I've been in their situation, so I can speak about it. You know what I mean? Being a little older, I can speak on it. Damn near every situation, I'm not gonna say every situation, but a lot of these situations these people are in, I've already been in. So I'm like, all right, let me, explain where I've come from. Let me explain what to expect, what you can do. You know what I mean? Whether they listen to me or not is, I don't know. You know what I mean? That's on them. But I'll always tell them, I'll tell them what I feel about certain things. And so where am I going with this? Well, this kind of goes back to uh, me, you know what I mean? And when I was younger, I had some dark times or whatever, and still some dark times now. So I know a thing or two about some things, and this is kind of for people that are going through dark times. And, I always reached out to inspirational people. And I've always been like highly intrigued, highly interested in individuals that are inspirational, motivational speakers, motivational music, all that kind of stuff like that. And so I love those quotes. I love all that stuff. And that's the shit that kept me alive. That's the stuff that keeps me alive and can keep people alive. And those people are so, that's what I'm saying. When you ask me, like, who are my idols are people that are like inspirational speakers, people like Les Brown, uh, damn, I can't even think of other people right now. But Les Brown is definitely one of my idols. E.T. the hip hop preacher, T.D. Jakes, what's his name? But you know what I'm saying? All these people like that, you know what I mean? All these inspirational people that get you fired up, you know what I mean? Um, that's the kind of shit that I like, you know what I mean? So I don't know if there's like a correlation between the two. That okay, look, I'm helping people, you know. I've like inspirational stuff. I kind of wanted to be a motivational speaker at one time in my life. I still like it. I still do like it. I'm still like, oh, shit would be so sick. You know what I mean? And inspire others, motivate others, and everything. As you know, it's easier to do. It's easier to give advice than to take one's own advice, as you know. And anyway, back to the point of I haven't been the person to always go look for people to help, but whenever my people, friends, whatever, people I know dearly, were in a financial crisis, I would help them out. That's just been me. So anyway, long story short, this is years ago. I don't know how long ago. This was a very long time ago, but my mom was going through my receipts. That's how you know it was a long time ago. And I don't know, we were going through my house or something, going through receipts, and she found all this money I had given away to people. And she's like, "Oh my gosh, you giving all this money away and blah 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 blah. And what are you doing? And are you gonna get this money back? Are you gonna ask them for the money back?" I said, "No. What the fuck? I'm not gonna ask them for money back. I help people to help them. They needed these were good people and they needed help. And I helped them. I'm not going to ask for the money back. What are you talking about? Like, no. And in life, like you have to see I don't know, like I said, what my purpose is, but you can ask anyone. You can do the background on me, and you'll see I've given tons of money to tons of people, given helped out people all kinds of times, and no one could deny it. You know what I mean? And then there came a time where I was helping too many people, and it was like I had to cut some people off because I can't be supporting all these people. But and then recently I just started kind of helping people here and there. But my point being is that if I help somebody, or if you help somebody in life in general, you're not doing it to help them. You're not helping them in order to get something back. Okay, that's not the Lord. That's not the way the Lord would want you to do. You help them out of the kindness of your heart. You don't help them to get something back. Never, ever, ever like, I'm like, can I get this money back? You know what I mean? Maybe a couple times I might have been like that, and I was like thinking to myself, who was telling me to that? It wasn't me necessarily wanting the money back. It was someone else telling me, and I'm not going to get into all that, but it was someone else telling me, oh, you better get that money back. You did the money, but I'm like, it's not about the money. Sending the money, it wasn't about that. It was about helping someone. Using the kindness of your heart. I wasn't trying to get something back. I was trying to help them better themselves, and that's the thing that I think people don't realize, that I've always been the type of person to try to help people better themselves. You can ask my friends, I've always tried to get all my boys jobs in the career I'm in. I tried to get them jobs in other jobs I had. You can only do so much though. You know what I mean? But that's a different story. But I've always been trying to help other people. Like I said, when I see my boys doing good financially, I'm like, hell yeah, that's fucking dope. Who wants to be around broke people? Like, come on, man, you can't do shit. If you're the only one with money, no one else, everyone's broke, you always gotta pay for other people's shit. That's happened to me thousands of times. So like, I like to see people get money, not just because of that, but I mean, I like to see people get money and be financially on their own and not have to be relying on other people for money, being dependent on other people for money. It's a great feeling, having to go, not to say I got hella money, but what I'm trying to say is, use an example, is that seeing my boys get money, seeing anyone get money come up, that's a great feeling. Like, good, I'm glad you did, because I know I saw them struggle. I saw them struggle, and I know what it was like to struggle. Seeing them firsthand, seeing them struggle. And I was like, damn, I saw them struggle. So it's like, to see them come up was like, oh, that's badass. You deserve that shit. You know what I mean? It's always a different feeling when you struggled for something and you came up versus like, what I mean, if you just already had it. So seeing people struggle and then come up, it's like, damn, that's a great feeling, for them. I mean, it's a great feeling. But anyway, the point of this video was, I was gonna have a different point about like the purpose and everything, but I'm still trying to find my purpose. I'm sure you are too. But one thing is that if you're going to help somebody, don't help somebody in order to get something back. You help somebody out of the kindness of your heart, and that is that. And same thing with advice. I give advice to people all the time, and I'll give them solutions. Maybe to their problems, and whether I help them or not, I don't know. But whether they listen or not, I don't know. But I'm still gonna give my advice. I'm still gonna try to help, and that's just the person I am. And if it helps them, great. If it doesn't, great. But I'm not asking for something back. It's just me, you know, helping, trying to help, whether it's financial or whether it's just me speaking. Uh, I'm gonna try to help, and wherever that goes, that goes. I don't know where it'll go, but at least I know I tried to help. You know what I mean? It's not about getting something back. So if you're trying to help somebody, don't do it to help to get something back. Do it because it's out of the kindness of your heart to help somebody. It shouldn't be about getting something back. You know what I mean? And that's something I'm working on myself. You know what I mean? Not trying to find, what am I getting out of this? You know what I mean? It's trying to say, okay, I'm just giving out. Instead of taking, I'm giving out. You know what I mean? Because I'll be honest, in my life, I have done a lot of taking too. So I know what it's like. So I'm like, instead of giving out to get something back, I'm just going to give out. Give out this, whatever it is, my advice, financial, whatever help I can do, I'm just going to give that out. You know what I mean? And that's what the Lord would want.